Welcome back again, everybody. I'm Dr. Minette Riordan, the founder of North Texas Kids Magazine, and I'm also a certified parent coach. I'm a crazy busy mom of two. I work full-time. I have a wonderful husband that's going through this whole inner makeover process with me, so I feel like I have so much to share, not enough time to share any of it, but I want to tell you about Jenny Baird today. So I am so excited to have you with me today, Jenny. Thanks for being here.
I'm glad to be here.
And we have so much fun together. Jenny is the most amazing person to work with because you will spend half the time laughing and the other half crying. And you never know in which way and fashion that it's going to come. But I guarantee that she will help you really get to the core of what's going on in your life and give you some really quick, simple, easy ways of getting past some of the challenges that you're having and back to a new place. And I love, Jenny, that you call yourself the inner organizer. You know, so one part of your career is you're a professional organizer. You do go into people's homes and get them completely organized.
Right.
But the concept, let's talk a little bit about what it means to be an inner organizer.
Okay. Well, one of my clients named me that, and so I just kept it. But how I started actually organizing, I remember working with this young gal in college. She was in college at SWT. And
which is Southwest?
Yeah, Texas State University now.
Okay.
And she was really struggling with losing weight, and she was eating out all the time. So I was trying to give her some tips and talk about, okay, on this day you need a meal plan and go shop on this day and da da. She goes, Jenny, you know, everything you're telling me is really great, but I can't get into my kitchen.
You got this great big old beautiful corner right here.
And I said, what do you mean you can't get into your kitchen? And she said, well, my grandmother passed away. And my mom couldn't deal with all of her stuff yet, so she brought all of my grandma's stuff to my house. And I said, so basically what you're telling me is you've got a lot of clutter, you got a lot of boxes. She said, yeah, I can't even walk into my kitchen. I said, well, we got to start with the clutter management first. And so this big light bulb went off in my head that, quite honestly, organization is the key to making every goal, dream, and behavior change that you want to have happen in your world.
Right.
It is at the core of it. Because like Betty was talking about previously, when you have a big crisis in your life, people jump in and help. But it's the day-to-day that moms and dads and single people, business owners are struggling with.
Right.
It's the day-to-day stuff. And so organization is really at the key. So for me, I think it's important to assess all areas of a person's life, the physical, the spiritual, the social, and in the physical, that's physical space. You know, what kind of clutter is building up?
Sure.
What kind of emotional clutter, intellectual clutter, money blocks? You know, all of those things play into your health and wellness. And so I may have got off track on the question.
No,
but
that's
really
quite all right. No, it's fascinating, and I love it. Made me think about that. You guys do start with that. You have this beautiful wheel of life that you share, and maybe we can put a picture of that up on the internet. I'll post that on my blog on NorthTexasKids.com. You can go see what their wheel of life looks like, because it's a little bit different than the typical pie shaped. I love the way that, because when you talk about it, you know, we live in spirals. We don't live in segmentations. All areas of our life affect all others, and you know, you and I are both. It's a journey, and it's a beautiful, wonderful journey. And every once in a while, these roadblocks do show up, you know, and sometimes they show up for 10 years, and sometimes they show up for little blips on the map. But we have to understand what all those skills are to figure those out. So I wanted to talk a little bit about one of the first things that we did together, because it was so much fun and so traumatic and so crazy all at the same time.
It's like your own little drama.
And here I came in thinking, oh, I've done all of this work. I don't have any drama. I don't know what's going on. And you've helped me realize that, yes, I do still have some spiritual residue. You called it as some drama that I had in my life that had nothing to do with who I am currently or anything that I do today. That was just really leftovers. And can we talk a little bit about your mind mapping process?
Yeah, sure.
So the way that I remember it, I love art and love being creative, but Jenny gives you this great big pad of paper and a whole bunch of different colored markers, and that's kind of, and you start with this big pad of paper, and then tell us a little bit about the process that you take people through.
Okay, so what I like to do is get a feel for what the person is trying to accomplish or what they're experiencing right then in their lives, and then basically I pray before I work with somebody, and I get a little divine intervention to come in, and I ask open-ended questions, and as we're talking about it, you're drawing it on the paper. So it engages the auditory, the visual, the kinesthetic learning styles.
Right.
And I think that's powerful because I think we all have this subterranean brain chaos going around. I gotta do this and I gotta do that, and what about this, and when am I gonna do that? And you have all these thoughts and experiences running around in your head.
Yeah.
And the idea is you get it all out on paper, and then you flesh out what's working for you and not working for you. And we want to keep the things that are working, and we want to be free of the things that are not working.
Yeah.
And so it's basically like a brain dump of your life and your thoughts and your feelings on paper. And then after you have that out on paper, it's like, okay, the things that need to be changed, how can you walk out of here today and have 3 things to start taking action on immediately? Because I am a changed person, because wanting is an infinite state.
Right.
It goes on forever and ever and ever. Right. Whereas change is a change state, and it happens now. You can begin now.
Right.
Even if you don't feel it, even if you feel afraid or doubtful or what have you, you can still start something new today. And so that's usually the first session. And then the homework assignment, the inner work, is really thinking
and there's
about...
always homework.
There's always homework.
And it's never,
inner work.
It's inner work, it is. And it's never time-consuming, but it definitely is mind-consuming in a lot of very positive ways. And so that extra added benefit of going through the coaching with Jenny has been that I have taken it home with me, and I have done almost all of the homework. I'll be really honest.
She's a very good student. And so then the next part of the process is thinking about, what do I want my dream life to look like in all of those areas of the wellness wheel, and how do I get there?
Right.
And most of us can only focus on 3 to 4 behavior changes at one time. So
and even that feels like a lot.
Yeah, but it's easier when they all relate.
Right.
So for example, if you're working on weight loss,
right, and
you're taking supplements, and you're working on body image all at the same time, that's like a power punch of change.
Right.
And you're more likely to make that happen than if you're trying to mix 2 behaviors that are really not related.
Right.
So
like Brad and I trying to work on our weight and our marriage all at the same
time. It's a lot. Yeah. You guys have been doing a lot of really good work.
We have, and it's been a lot of fun. So, and I'll end by saying one of the most powerful tools that you taught me was about my little flip note.
Oh, the affirmations.
Chart. So yeah, can we talk about the affirmations?
Yeah. So I think it's really important because most of us have spiritual residue running around. And part of the process of doing affirmations, which I like to call them I am statements. I am beautiful. I am sexy. Or you know, I'm got beauty on the mind. I'm creative.
That's because you look so beautiful today.
Thank you. Don't embarrass me. So the point of doing the I am affirmations is to start doing a mental bath.
Right.
You know, Mary Kay always says at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that's when you really need to start giving yourself a mental bath with hearing a good word.
Because you've probably heard so many negative ones throughout the day so far.
Right, and so this is a way to stop and bathe yourself with a good word about...
Push your hair back because you're going to look at the video.
About your goals.
Yeah.
So your affirmations are related to the goals of back to the wheel. And so I always encourage people to read those 2 to 3 times a day. You know,
which
morning,
I haven't been that good at that piece.
Midday, and night before you go to bed, so that at those crucial points of the day, you're getting reaffirmed in where you're trying to go.
I carry it with me. It's always in my purse or in my backpack with my computer. And you know, sometimes I'm just digging around in my bag and I'll see it and it'll make me think about it. I might not actually. It'll remind me to read it, or I might just say, I might say a couple of them aloud in my head. You know, I'm a great mother. You know, I'm a great wife. I'm sexy. All of those things and I filled the whole little flip book, you know, with all of these different statements, and it's amazing what a powerful tool it is. And I love the one where you really have to schedule that time in the afternoon to take just a 5 or 10 minute spiritual break and just recenter and reground and just say, I'm having a great day, and have a couple of minutes of quiet time. So that's one of the tools that you gave me that I really appreciate also. And we'll end there for today, but I have lots more that I want to tell you guys about that I've done in this whole process with Jenny. So make sure you check in on our next video in a couple of days. Thanks so much and have a great day. Dr. Minette Riordan with North Texas Kids and NorthTexasKids.com. Make sure you go check out Jenny's bio and all the cool things that she's doing at LivingWellDallas.com.